Have you ever wondered about the health conditions of our ancient ancestors? What if we told you that one of the most well-preserved early human skeletons could have been misunderstood? Yes, we're talking about the Turkana boy. This captivating tale begins around 1.5 million years ago, with a Homo erectus, an ancestor of modern humans. Discovered near the shores of Lake Turkana, Kenya in 1984, this extraordinary find is the most complete early human skeleton ever found. For years, it was assumed that this individual, known as the Turkana boy, suffered from a congenital bone disorder, possibly dwarfism or scoliosis. But new research has painted a different picture. It suggests that aside from a herniated disc, the Turkana boy was largely healthy, with no genetic bone problems. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the fascinating journey of the Turkana boy, from discovery to the latest findings. The year was 1984, when an exquisitely preserved fossil was unearthed near the shores of Lake Turkana in Kenya. This discovery was no ordinary find. It was a veritable treasure trove for the scientific community. It was the most complete early human skeleton ever found, presenting an unprecedented opportunity to delve into our ancestral past. This ancient hominid was christened Turkana boy, believed to be a child or adolescent Homo erectus, who lived and died about 1.5 million years ago. The excitement was palpable. Scientists around the world were eager to unravel the mysteries locked within this remarkably well-preserved skeleton. They hoped that Turkana boy would shed light on our evolutionary history and give us a clearer understanding of our Homo erectus ancestors. Little did they know, this discovery would not just enlighten them, but also spark debates and controversies that would last for many years to come. But this discovery would soon spark debates that would last decades. About a decade after the discovery, researchers proposed that the Turkana boy was suffering from a congenital deformation of the spine. The theories of dwarfism and scoliosis began to circulate, painting a picture of a young Homo erectus afflicted by a bone disorder. This interpretation of the skeleton had a profound impact on how we perceived the Turkana boy, with some scientists arguing that the skeleton's unique characteristics made it unrepresentative of the species as a whole. This perspective was long held as the prevailing narrative. That is, until a team of researchers decided to reanalyze the skeletal remains. The team, led by Martin Hausler, a physician and physical anthropologist at the University of Zurich, rearranged the ribs as they were initially laid out. The result was an asymmetrical back and rib cage. The ribs were arranged in the wrong way originally, and then you get this asymmetry, which is essentially not there, Hausler explained. By rearranging the bones, the team found that Turkana boy actually had a symmetrical spine and rib cage. This discovery led to a dramatic shift in perspective. It indicated that Turkana boy did not suffer from dwarfism or scoliosis, challenging the long-held belief about the skeleton's pathology. However, the researchers did find evidence of a herniated disc, suggesting that Turkana boy was not entirely free from health issues. This condition could have contributed to his early demise. Despite this, the new analysis concluded that Turkana boy was a fairly healthy individual, devoid of any genetic bone problems. This reevaluation of the Turkana boy's health status has significant implications for our understanding of early human biology. It suggests that we can use the skeleton as a comparative model for Homo erectus biology, providing a rich source of data for future research. This new analysis turned the tables, but not everyone is convinced. The debate continues as some anthropologists still maintain that the Turkana boy's skeleton bears evidence of significant pathology. The mystery of the Turkana boy's health status remains unsolved, fueling ongoing discussions in the scientific community. While the new study has been praised by many, there are still skeptics in the scientific community. These skeptics argue that the Turkana boy's skeleton still bears evidence of significant pathology, potentially congenital, that can't be overlooked. Martin Hausler, a physician and physical anthropologist at the University of Zurich and co-author of the study, disagrees. He maintains that the Turkana boy was a fairly healthy Homo erectus, apart from a herniated disc in his back. His team's reanalysis of the skeletal bones showed that the ribs were incorrectly arranged in the original layout, leading to a perceived asymmetry. When rearranged, the spine and rib cage were symmetrical, suggesting no dwarfism or scoliosis. Hausler argues that the Turkana boy skeleton is a valid comparative model for Homo erectus biology. However, Scott Simpson, an anthropologist at Case Western Reserve University, is not entirely convinced by Hausler's findings. He asserts that the axial skeleton of the Turkana boy is distinctive and bears evidence of significant pathology. Simpson believes that some of the characteristics seen in the Turkana boy could be classified as congenital pathologies, possibly in addition to traumatic injuries. These contrasting perspectives demonstrate the ongoing debate around the Turkana boy. The new study has stirred the pot, challenging long-held beliefs and sparking fresh discussions about this 5-million-year-old human ancestor. It's a reminder that our understanding of human evolution is continuously evolving as new techniques and perspectives are applied to old discoveries. Despite the controversy, one thing remains clear: the Turkana boy is a significant find. Whether he was a perfectly healthy Homo erectus or a member of the species with congenital pathologies, he still provides invaluable insights into our ancient ancestors. His well-preserved skeleton allows us to peek into a time long lost, and every new study brings us one step closer to understanding our own origins. So, the debate continues, reminding us of the complexities and mysteries of our ancient ancestors. So, was the Turkana boy a typical Homo erectus or a unique case? It's a question that has sparked many debates. This ancient ancestor, discovered near Lake Turkana in Kenya, was once thought to suffer from a congenital bone disorder, making him somewhat of an outlier. However, recent reanalysis of the skeletal remains suggests a different story. By rearranging the ribs, researchers found that the Turkana boy likely had a symmetrical spine and rib cage, casting doubt on the initial theories of dwarfism or scoliosis. Instead, the evidence points to a herniated disc, which may have contributed to his demise. Despite these findings, not everyone is convinced, and the controversy continues. Some researchers still argue that the Turkana boy's axial skeleton reveals significant pathology. As we continue to study and learn, one thing is clear: the Turkana boy will always hold a special place in our understanding of human evolution. Caught in the thrill of the game? Dive deeper with us. Hit subscribe to be the first to catch our latest content. To our loyal subscribers, your support is invaluable. Your engagement, likes, comments, shares propels us to push the boundaries. So immerse yourself, engage, and inspire us to continually evolve. Thank you for being part of our journey.